Mr. President sitting as chair. Distinguished colleagues, I stand to identify with the spirit and the intent of this bill. I also share the same position of distinguished Senator Oshimole regarding the proliferation of institutions of governance and the need to curb the cost of governance. I think that is one of the objectives of this administration. However, yesterday I was privileged to attend the National Conversation 3.0, which was essentially dealing with the issues of mental health in Nigeria. At the session, I had Senator Iya Abbas and Senator Pharmacy Sadiq. And the conclusion at that session was that what we need to do is to strengthen and deepen the activities of NDLEA. Secondly, to incorporate mental health issues into our secondary and tertiary medical health care system. At the same time, we deepen as well and encourage civil society organizations to contribute towards drug education at the family, community, secondary and primary school level. And then we identify champions of drug abuse in all the 774 local governments of Nigeria who will champion the formation and the advocacy regarding the issue of drug abuse. What we are not mindful of right now, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, is the scale of the problem we are facing. Yesterday, we were told, and there are empirical evidences to that effect, that every day new forms of drugs are being imported into Nigeria. And then, to even worsen matters, our youth are now compounding drugs, bringing all manner of chemicals. I was shaken to my marrow, Mr. President, yesterday, when I was told that dried human feces are turned and smoked just to give these our young men a high. I think it is important we really sit down to address this issue. However, I still feel in Kano, for instance, you will recall, Mr. President, you championed the expansion and the creation of Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital in Dawanau in Kano. We can look at such institutions, strengthen them, provide adequate funding, get staffing for them, and actually educate our people on the need to patronize them. It is interesting to note that the statistics yesterday said 25% of Nigerians suffer one form of mental health or the other. Meaning that even here, Mr. President, sir, out of the 109 senators that we have, 20, that's the statistics. That's the statistics. But the truth is, we have serious problem in dealing with the issues of drug abuse in Nigeria. And it is important we face it squarely by deepening and strengthening the institutions that we have on ground without creating new ones. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.